Good morning and welcome to Live 9 News at 9 with Ms. B and Fam. Today we're talking about, could Trump really give us a stimulus check, or Doge give us a stimulus check? Okay, so today an idea first proposal on social media has bubbled up to the White House and and it has been received by President Trump. And we believe that he may do that. What you feel about that? What do you think about that? So he's looking at giving each American citizen $5,000. Take some of the savings from the billion Elon Musk drive to cut government spending and return to its taxpayers. I love it, Trump said late Wednesday on Air Force One when asked about the proposal. If Musk's target of 2 trillion spending cuts is achieved, okay, by next year, supporters of the idea say that about 1/5 of those funds could be distributed to tax-paying households in checks of about $5,000. What you think about that now? Are you gonna get yours sent back? Some people did. I think on the other stimulus, they said, "Oh, we don't need this. We're gonna send it back to them." You gonna send yours back? I think not. We're gonna spend it. Okay. But before you start planning for a windfall, budget experts say such huge savings, nearly 1/3 of the federal government's annual spending, are highly unlikely. And sending out a round of checks similar to the stimulus payments distributed by Trump and the then President Joe Biden during the pandemic could fuel inflation, economists warn, though White House officials dismissed that concern. With the annual budget deficit at 1.8 trillion last year and Trump proposing extensive tax cuts, there are or will also be significant pressure to use all the savings to reduce that deficit rather than pass it on to or part of it to us. Here's what they know, and this is from, let me tell you who I'm reading it from. This is from Live 5, the Low Country's new leader, WSCS. Okay, so we got to give them their props. Okay, where is this coming from? Jane Fishback, founder of the investment firm Azoria Partners, which he launched at Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate in Florida, promoted the idea Tuesday on X, formerly known as Twitter, prompting Musk to respond that he would check with the president. Quote, check with the president. Okay. Fishback said there have also been behind the scenes conversations about the issue with the White House officials. So they've been talking about this thing. Okay. So somebody brought it up on X, which was, quote, Twitter. So, they came up with the idea. Okay. And then Musk ran with it. He went to President Trump and asked him about it. Okay. Fishback supports having the nonpartisan congressional budget office determine how much Doge saved. If Doge cuts 500 billion by July 2026, he said then the checks would be $1,250 rather than 5,000. We uncovered enormous waste, fraud, and abuse, Fishback said in the interview with the Associated Press. And we are going to make good and pay restitution and then rewrite the social contract between the taxpayer and the federal government. What do you feel about this? Leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think about this. Are we going to get a check? Do you think we're getting a check, or do you think it's just hype? All right, this has been Miss B and Fam. Let God arise and his enemies be scattered. We'll see you next time on Live 9, News at 9 video. Okay? See you later. Be blessed.